Duchesne at center ice opposite Mark Scheifele, who's having a career year for Winnipeg. The puck is dropped. We are underway from Canada Life Center here in Manitoba. Dumped into the Jet zone. Scheifele will move it around to Kyle Connor. And taken away by Kyle Granlund. He'll go to Duchesne. Takes his time on the wing and tests Hellebuck for the first time. He hangs on. The game's first whistle 17 seconds in. Things as it's played out for Niederreiter. His shot gets blocked by Lyubushkin. Skips away and then Ben back checking. One captain cut off another before Lowry could get it. Leaves in the corner for Mason Marchment. His 14th game since returning from injury. Shot from the point got blocked. Marchment turnaround stopped, and it skipped right over to Dunham from just outside the crease. Connor will go the other way. Feeds Scheifele, and Oettinger makes the save and hangs on. A close call at the Winnipeg net.
This isn't one of those nights, I don't think.
It is two teams that are so strong all throughout their lineup. Steele with the shot, gloved by Hellebuck. The left hand was waiting for it.
Just off either the outside of the pipe or outside of the net.
Nemesnikov weaves in. Forehand pad save by Oettinger. There have been 6 shots on goal in the game. The Stars have a 4-2 advantage, but the Jets have had some quality looks. Samberg reverses. Feeds it off for Shen, the newcomer. Picked up a veteran, 17 years, more than 1,000 games at the deadline. Ehlers held up. Samberg from distance. He's on the ice right now with a different left winger, Jason Robertson, to begin things here. DeMello, after the Jets win a draw, sharp angle chance, and Oettinger at the post sealed on Velarde. Winnipeg, meanwhile, short stay at home. This is game 2 of 2 in a row here in Manitoba. Here's Connor with some space, and that's dangerous. Over to Scheifele. He'll turn away while keeping possession. Finds the late man, Samberg, and he scores. Dylan Samberg opens the scoring. His 5th of the season, just over 8 minutes into the game.
Born out of great defensive work and layers in their own zone. The newcomer and company are able to spin it up ice. In they walk. What a wonderful little button hook backhand sauce from Scheifele to hit the defenseman coming late. You can see the change coming in behind. He comes in undetected and wires it. I don't know if it's going to be his or if it rattled in off a teammate in front of the net. Velarde was.
The assists go to the 2 leading scorers for Winnipeg. Scheifele the primary, Connor the secondary assist. Here's Ben in the slot, delays, Ben behind the net in front to Harley. It was blocked on its way. Nikolai Ehlers down the left wing side. Another 20-goal campaign for Ehlers. Those seem automatic. 8th time in his 10-year career, with some shortened seasons in there as well. A little more than a dozen minutes gone by. Again, it's stretched out. Niederreiter catches up, drops it off. Appleton dangles and then put it off the side of the net. Here's Ceci up top. Over to Johnston, turning and firing. It was blocked to the corner. He'll hunt it down himself. Johnston upstairs for Harley. Harley Rister got through, and Hellebuck made the save.
Eventually win the hockey game here tonight.
Jets win this attack zone draw. Miller with the blast, bounced off of Oettinger. Trouble coming out of their own zone, and it's Connor back in. Kyle Connor, his pass, Scheifele backhand off the post, and then fell back to Oettinger, and the Stars could get it to their netminder long enough to get the whistle.
Fortunate they're only down by 1. Esselindell with a turnover trying to get it up ice. It turns into a quality opportunity for their top line. Scheifele, who leads them in goals, also leads the NHL in shooting percentage. Banks a backhand off the.
And here come the Jets. Velarde on the left wing side. 5 points in the last 4 games for Velarde, who's having a career season. It has been back-to-back stellar years in Winnipeg for him. Shot score by Connor. And the top line for the Jets. A hand in both goals so far. Kyle Connor doubles the Winnipeg lead.
And all 3 guys on the line involved in this. assist. The man you were speaking of, Velarde, hangs on to it, shields the puck, gets some help after that. Scheifele down low, right to Connor, man, on his stick and gone. Boom. Short side, it's ripped past Ottinger. And for Kyle Connor, it's an oddity for him because the Stars have...
Bork for Rantanen, protected with the large 6'4" frame. Over to Marchment. He waits. Came right back to him in front, and it's loose in the slot. Stars Lindell fired and saved by Hellebuck. Second begins, and it's the Jets who control the draw. Winnipeg won 65% of the faceoffs in the opening period. Ottinger leaves it, but Lyubushkin was on the other side. Stars are able to get out of dodge, bunted at center. Here comes Thomas Harley. He fires one in, wraps the glass over to the near wing. Ben checked in the corner by Shen. Around where Harley will leave it back for Ben. Tipped. And Johnston's redirection handled by the left leg of Hellebuck. Mid-March. Fun time of the year to be a sports fan. We are a month from the finish line of this regular season. 18 games left for Dallas. The shot got through, and Ottinger made the save. The defensive position head-to-head here tonight. Left wing side. Perfetti got it in deep for Nemesnikov, and then cut off behind the Dallas cage. Turned over Nemesnikov, the wrap, and Ottinger made the pad save. Robertson ahead, Granlund, and it just bounced a little too far off of his blade.
Man, it's the story of the night, and it's continuing.
Here come the Jets now. Two across the line with trailing help. Fed to the left. Back to Connor. Scored. Morrissey and Connor in sync. Kyle Connor's got his second of the game.
He's in all alone. I thought Kyle Connor had waited too long for the window. Instead, he threads it through there to the defenseman again, joining the attack, and Morrissey immediately returns, and kabang! Drilled past Ottinger. It's 3-love.
And moved out by Winnipeg. A move off the boards. Barron accelerates into the Star zone, hands it for Iafallo. Now here's DeMello with a shot. Score! Tanev was in front. May have gotten the redirection. The Jets strike here in the third.
An excellent team at helping each other, and you know, you watch them from a dump in use each other. Little hold along the boards. Puck support comes from Barron. They roar into offensive ice. Again, they bump it back, use another teammate. Multiple guys go to the net front, and it's just a simple wrister from DeMello. He's got some space. That's been a bit of a story. And that knot of humanity, the opaque screen for Ottinger to try to find that puck.
Scheifele turns it up ice. Leaves it back for Scheifele. He's in. Backhand. At the lane to the net, and Ottinger held.
Fourth goal, if not the third goal, really stings, and they've been able to use each other again on entry there. They trap the Stars' defense.
Point deficit is a pretty big hurdle when you're this late in the season. Dadonov across the blue line. There is no entry lane. Ceci on the near side. Now in front, shot, score! Mason Marchment gets the goal. The Stars spoil the shutout bid for Hellebuck. Marchment is on the board.
Dadonov, the whirling dervish setup. He was the guy delaying out in neutral ice. He just hands it off and then gets it back again down deep. Must have understood where, or heard from Mason Marchment, he'd have to bark through that Franken visor in order to let him hear it, and a quick snapper from Marchment.
Lyubushkin fanned on his shot. Cleared out by the Jets. Nemesnikov. Lyubushkin came back. Couldn't angle him off totally. And Ottinger made the save. Took some contact and takes some exception as well. Off the right arm shoulder of Ottinger. The final seconds burn out. Winnipeg Jets on home ice hold serve. They win it 4-1.